there's some people out there, I think, that just cannot relate to, I'm gonna call it God talk, right? They just
Yeah,
have never been close to God. They may call themselves atheists.
yeah,
They may be hardcore scientists that just go by facts only.
yeah,
And, if you look at science, it's kind of interesting to see what's going on with science. I think it's really science and spirituality is kind of coming together. But
yeah. Converging point. Good.
exactly. But I listen to people like, Bruce Lipton, or you mentioned Greg
Great,
Braden,
great.
that have a scientific approach to explaining the non-material world. I'm going to call it the
Yes.
non-material world.
Love that.
And it made me think of a tuning fork. If you hit the tuning fork and you are 10 feet away with another tuning fork that is the same type of tuning fork, it's going to synchronize. They both
Okay.
will vibrate.
Yep.
And some scientists say life is all about frequency. It's
Yes.
it's all about different levels, height and low frequencies, high frequencies that find a way to synchronize.
Yes.
Would you say God is a frequency? Looking at it from a scientific point of
I
view.
would say that God precedes frequency, and the measurable result of God shows in different forms of frequency. And again, like Yeshua, one of the highest frequencies that ever walked the planet, actually the highest frequency that ever walked the planet, as you have this individual that is the manifestation of divine presence, functioning at the highest vibrational plane, so much so that the vibrational plane continues to affect generations that follow. It continues to reverberate. It's like the ripples upon the pond, but then the ripples don't stop. And they manifest through rivers and out into streams, and they continue to manifest through the oceans and continue to come back under themselves and flow on and on. Those are at high frequency. What we're describing is lesser frequencies when a person is in that state of depression, in that state of hostility, in that state of aggression. That is a lower frequency response. It is a response that drags things into a lower state of being. So the higher frequencies elevate, uplift. If you want to go back to the political process, looking at what's going on right now, if a person's comments and sharings or offerings present in such a way to diminish, I set it aside. If I see somebody looking at something saying, I'm uncomfortable, but I'm really wondering what we could do to change it, and they're moving towards this elevation, they're trying to elevate the process, then I engage with them. If they're in degradation, they're in decline. I pray for them and I pray release of what they're evidencing. If they're in the elevation and increase, I join with them to assist in the increase, moving it up into a higher vibration. And what we're witnessing today is this propensity to glom on to the decline and stick with the decline, then protest the decline, and then protest it. We must destroy in order to bring about change. Why? Why can't we look through the thing that needs to be changed to recognize that which is good, alter the perception, and bring it to a higher state? Find the point of elevation instead of the point of destruction. So if a person goes into that destructive mindset, they are going into the lesser vibration. They are not embracing the origin vibration. Return to a higher extended vibration. So when you mentioned, if a person isn't godly of nature or godly of understanding or in the God awareness, just simply look at it from a measurement of vibration. Does this make me increase in the nature of who I am, or is this kind of like shutting me down to become more resolute and hardened in my view? And if you become more hardened in your view, you harden yourself away from the nature of what change could increase. It's kind of like you planted a seed, and then you threw hard rocks on top of it, and it will never grow. That's protest, that's aggression, that's hostility, that's the desire to tear it down. The seed will never produce. But it is elevating that seed through soft nurturing, the pummeling and gentle down course of rain. The rain can't be so extreme that it washes the soil and the seed away, but it can be so to the point that it soaks in and makes change through gentle instruction, gentle observations. But you pummel it, you're going to destroy it.